They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
They come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Flushed out right. Throws right side, and that's complete.
In the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before
quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route, and the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch. Should let him throw the football.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Dancing to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage?
Like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the
45. And again, it's Chubb. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the corner.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
They'll roll him out right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. 29 yards. And the Dolphins lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
All of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Hurts to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's got him.
This upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Dolphins taking in goal now. Chubb again. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he gets this up past. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust instead of just talk about winning, the very Bowl if we get that done.
Hurts. Rolling to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's in. You off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. That was planned and talk over what to do next. And his kick is good. And they will open now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll have it pass on that pickup. He'll look to throw. throw complete right side to Cooks. And they get yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end.
Every game each week. To me, you've got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Flush to his right. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. And he gets us right of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins. Will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. Down the right sideline. And finally down now for the field goal try. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And his kick here is good. The offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Dancing to his left. The escape ability. Back to throw here. Forced out to his left. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll take this to the...
I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
And he will go out right near the 35. Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Looking right sideline. That's in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They give to Chubb out of the gun. And he's able to get this inside the 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. He completes it to Beckham.
Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
And this will, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And brought down, but not before.
A better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's got his target. That's good. And this one looks good. It is good. First carry for Nick Chubb. There he goes, right side. And he'll be taken down.
At least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Steps away. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And able to get it across. 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And down he'll go at the 20. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Looking to throw. And he'll find Moreau here. And past the
at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's able to get this. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys to you. That's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be taken down.
Field. And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all.
Play action. Here's Hurts. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he will take it in. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes.
They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Escaping the pressure right. And that one into the hands of Beckham. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Being chased out left. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And a throw right sideline is complete.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Out to the left. That's where the tight end Moreau is. From the 44, Hurts flush to his right. And he'll go out of intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Pass taken. They're able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. And nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight end's such a weapon, and they prove it right there.
Oh, without a doubt. And
Here's Hurts to throw. Crossing route complete. Catch made by Cooks. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Chubb will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill.
Get the first and save a timeout. Back to throw. Rolling to his left. It's caught left side by... On first down, Hurts buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins and take it and throw it right out the window.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in from. The Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings, injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
And he's going to be out up around the 40
pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for.
Mike McDaniel dialing up the risk here a little bit on fourth down. They're going to go for it. Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Hurts throw taken in there by Cooks.
Not like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to
first. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. And that's caught inside the 35. It's been a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the...
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds his target, Beckham. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say
that does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss get us off your back. You can move forward from there.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. But that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. So the completion. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And a good push up front, and he's able to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. Touchdown! After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll take this one up to about the 2nd and 3. They run it again with Chubb. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. The gang in Orlando, coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Flush to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. There he goes again. And he's going to be yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. They'll try the draw now with Chubb. He juked him. And they've got it inside the 10. And ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Set to start the drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right. There's Beckham, great grab. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. And they'll have it in the... And his kick is absolutely... Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll get this one up. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And good running there as he'll take. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. Touchdown, Dolphins. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he he's upended at the 33.
Normally, he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
That's a gain of 11. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. They run again on first down, Chubb. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he works his way. They go play action with Hurts. Flushed out right. And he's brought down. That gain. And out comes a challenge flag. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he gets, here's 1st and 10. Now Chubb running right. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground.
Show the world they're up to the challenge.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. And the broken tackle helps lead to a
back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him
down and a little more than a yard here. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Now a battle for the football lead here in this 4th quarter.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution over
154 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He got enough for the first. Chubb will get the call running left. Breaks through the contact. And they're going to have this across quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is good from 50. Minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. And Chubb will try the middle here. And all the way inside the 5th down and 4. And again, it's Chubb. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Chubb is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football on the road. Big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for the Dolphins, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, it's a bit of a setback as they...